ahead of this weekend's local elections, we're keeping you in the know when it comes to some of what you'll see on the ballots.
4 Texoma school districts will have different bonds for community members to vote on.
And folks in the Holliday ISD are anxious to see which of those 3 proposals, if not all, might pass on Election Day. Landon DeWoody breaks down what each proposition covers.
Propositions A, B, and C, each promising a handful of upgrades and expansions throughout Holliday ISD, something Superintendent Cody Carroll says will benefit the entire district.
Well, I think more than anything, it's catching Holliday up to our surrounding districts.
Sitting at a cost of $6.4 million, Proposition A boasts a new baseball and softball complex. Inside the complex, there would be indoor batting cages, public restrooms, dressing and locker rooms, and even a concession building with a covered outdoor area, as well as a few safety improvements to top it off. And with a $29.7 million budget, Proposition B's focus is on upgrading the fieldhouse and building onto the schools themselves.
There's some classroom additions at the elementary, a gym on the backside of the elementary, a new playground at the elementary, a new auditorium at the high school, building a cafeteria that will service the secondary students at the middle school, high school.
Classrooms would also be added on to the middle school, while both the middle and high school would get expanded parking lots, and Eagle Drive would be widened. Now, as for the fieldhouse, Carroll says Prop B will add on a weight room, a football locker room, and convert existing dressing rooms to laundry and training rooms. But getting these additions won't be all that simple. Now, Carroll says to get the additions in Prop B, Prop A needs to pass so that they can use a space that's currently taken up.
We need the space that the baseball, softball field currently sit on to expand the campuses out in that direction.
Proposition C takes us to Eagle Stadium, where renovations start from the press box all the way down to Don Lucy Field.
And an 8-lane track where we currently have only 6 lanes, and build some new bleachers, what is currently the visitor side, and make that a new home.
With a price tag of $4.7 million, Prop C would also allow for upgraded field lighting and provide better pedestrian access points. Should all 3 propositions pass, the estimated tax rate in Holliday ISD would become $1.44, an increase from the current $1.25. In total, the bond would cost $40.8 million. Carroll says he's confident in each proposition as well as the impact each could have on the district.
We feel like we've got a plan that touches just about every area here at the district.
All with the hopes of creating an even better environment for each student and teacher, present and future.
That was Landon DeWoody reporting. Now, Election Day is this Saturday, and as your local election headquarters, make sure you stay with the KFDX on air and online for results in the races you care about.
And other school districts calling bond elections. We've got Graham, Jacksboro, and also Newcastle ISD.
Over in Graham, voters will see a bond for $49.4 million to allow different work to be done on the schools. The bond would consolidate Woodland, Crestview, and Pioneer Elementaries into 2 campuses. It would also provide additions to Pioneer Elementary, allowing grades pre-K through 2nd to be served on the campus. Also, the bond would allow construction of a new Woodland Elementary on the current Woodland Elementary site to accommodate grades 3 through 5.
At Graham Junior High, a new band hall would be constructed, while the current band hall would become the new library, and the current library would become the new front entrance office for the campus.
Board of Trustees seats 1 and 2 are up for grabs in the Jacksboro ISD. Prop A is also on the ballot to allow $47.5 million to renovate and add on to different parts of the district.
Voters in Newcastle ISD will consider a bond that comes with a cost of $22 million for different renovations and additions throughout the district. You can find even more about each of these bonds over at Texomashomepage.com.